Hello everyone and welcome to a new bar update here in Los Cristianos. Now if you're new to the channel, we have just taken over this bar here, which was Buddy's bar. If you're returning, a big welcome back. I'm sure you're all keen to see the updates and the progress. There's been a few changes this week, and then tomorrow, which is Saturday, is a massive day. They're going to be mostly trying to get finished off in there in terms of building work, things like that. There is some delays though on the bar, which I did predict. Things like furniture, various other things have still got to go on over the next couple of weeks. So no definitive date on when we're opening. It's not going to be anytime soon, although the builds are aiming to get finished off mostly tomorrow. So tomorrow, a massive day. Might even do a little live stream or something with that. Let me know your thoughts. But for now, let's head on inside, show you what they've done for the rest of this week. So starting off outside, then you can see the sign has fully gone. It's all cut up into bits. It's completely finished, all chopped up and ready to go into the bin. We've done a little bit of tidying up out here just so we can see where we're at. A few little things still need to be painted up and finished off out here. And we're still going to get the rest of this paneling up. There's been a few little delays and a few little different bits going on. Nothing major, but obviously it does push the project back. But we did fully expect it. Everyone was saying, oh, why aren't you giving a date? And for me, it was just one of those things where you see a lot of refurbs going on. They give you a date and then people are disappointed when it gets pushed back and things like that. Knowing how Tenerife is, we expected the delays. So that's why we still haven't given a date. If we had given you a date, we'd have already been way delayed. So, I mean, technically we're supposed to be open this week. So that's definitely not happened. So, inside here then, as Laura's sliding those doors, just want to point out, I did spend quite a bit of time, about an hour or so, clearing out all of this runner here where the sliding doors go, not just from the dust from this refurb, but there was stuff in there from years and years of broken glasses. We found a mini screwdriver stuck down here, coins, cigarette butts. Yeah, there was a mini screwdriver stopping the slider going further. I think we've still got it. And it wasn't from the building work, they haven't used anything like that. That has been stuck in that runner for a long time. There was coins, bottle caps, all kinds stuck in this runner. So I've been clearing all of that out nicely. I'm going to give it a little wipe tomorrow and then give it a nice little coating of WD-40. Let it run nice. We've swapped the TVs. As you can see, the smaller one is now here and the bigger one is there. Well, nice now, doesn't it? Yeah, it's, I mean, we can always play around with the TVs and stuff, but I think they're much better now where they are. Much better. Bar-wise, you can see we're still waiting for those mirrors. That delayed things. These mirrors here, which are custom made, custom fit to size. We sent them all the measurements, or the builders sent all the measurements, and they cut them the complete wrong size, didn't they? Not our fault. They've redone them all, obviously, free of charge, but that's added another week or so to even finishing off the bar here. But these are all the correct ones. These are all got to be put on tomorrow. Which is going to be good. You can see the lower half of our epos system, which was installed today. Yes. He went through for hours with you, didn't he?
Oh my God, my head was boggled by the end of it. There's still a lot to do on the epos system because it's personalised to your bar. It's not just table 1, table 2, table 3. You mark out where your tables are and what room they are. So you know exactly what's going on and everything like that.
You literally just custom it yourself. You can put what table, you can literally do it all on the computer. We'll show you in depth. That is all with Punto Computer. They've been brilliant in Los Cristianos. They've been absolutely blob on with us. So the screen, we've actually just taken it away and put it downstairs because they're going to be coming in and doing stuff here in the morning. But yeah, that system's going to be good. You're going to be able to order from your phone if you want to. There's going to be a few other little things we can do with that system as well, which we'll let you know closer to the time. But for the staff and everything like that, it just makes it so much easier. You can click the table, click where they are, click the bill, all kinds, can't you?
So much you can do on it. It's not just your standard £2.50 till £3.50.
Yeah, you know, and I mean with accounting and things like that at the end of the month, keeping track of finances, all of that for the accountant, etc., is a lot easier with those systems. So that's in place. You've seen the glass wash. This is going to be hidden by, we're going to be having a freezer here or a fridge. Yeah. So that looks exposed. You're not going to see it once the freezer's in place there. We've got a lot to get behind this little bar that we couldn't make. We couldn't make the bar any bigger, remember. If you've not watched from the start, these are the dimensions that we had to stick with, that we've got the opening license for. So as much as we'd love to have made the bar bigger, we couldn't. So we've maximised the space that we've got. And that will all be hidden by, we're going to have a little fridge or freezer here. And
that's just
dead easy, yeah. For it's so hygienic and stuff. Pressure's still got to be adjusted and that, but...
better for me, yeah.
So tomorrow, they're here from very first thing in the morning, all day long. I think 5 of them are going to be in here, finishing stuff off. They've got a lot of paint work to do.
We've got like a 60-minute makeover.
I'm hoping so. A few of you did mention the paint work. There is quite a few little bits that need to be touched in and stuff. We've brought all that up with them, and they've assured us it's going to be done and all fixed off tomorrow. There's always going to be little final touches to do. There's a lot of cleaning to do as well. Days and days of cleaning to do in here.
Bottom up.
Yeah, there's a lot of cleaning work to do. Anything else changed, Laura? Anything else going on?
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I think we just...
It's mostly where we're up to. I've been cleaning up a little bit just so we can see what we've got to work with. This light here is going to change. That's going to get changed tomorrow. I think we're going to put that on a sensor, and we're going to put it on it's going to be a bright LED. Now, to bring up some of the comments that we had on the last video, as I said, I watched them all. A lot of you have said, oh, the stairs, and
they're going to be slippy.
They're going to be slippy. So I brought this up with them. I said, you know, a few people are worried about the stairs being slippy. So this is yacht varnish. So this is actually what they use on boats. It's actually very anti-slip. It actually is quite rough. So they haven't left it perfectly smooth. It almost like they've painted it with dust particles in, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's actually, if you feel it by hand, it is rough. Now, bear in mind, this bar's been like this since the 80s and no one's fallen down the stairs. So I know a lot of you have sort of questioned a few things, but they obviously have made it. They do bars all the time. They've already moved on from ours.
The next bar.
That's why they're not here now. They've moved on to doing 2 other bars. So they're doing this all the time. They know the score. They're pretty on with stuff, and they know what to use on various things. So these have been like this all the time. This is what we're licensed for, insured for, and everything. So they are perfectly fine.
They have been checked out as well. So the project man knows.
Yeah, we paid for a private project manager to come in and spec some things to make sure we were doing it. So it's all absolutely spot on. We've done it all within reason. A few of you questioned about these stairs as well. You can see how lit up they are now. These, again, were the same colour as they were previously for the last 20 odd years.
Again, the project man didn't say anything about them.
Again, they're yacht varnish, so they're not slippy. They might look shiny, but they're not slippy. And they're basically the same colour as they were. They've just been repainted in a fresh coat. But they're going to be well lit with a big LED light. You're going to see where you're going.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go up those stairs or down those stairs. You can stay on that patio. And you've got the disabled toilet here.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable with the stairs, you can always get around it. But it's been this way since the 1980s, and no one else has really had a huge problem with the stairs. Yeah. But a few of you brought it up, so happy to just answer that. Hopefully that clears up a few things. These are going to be refinished, they've assured me just here. What were you mentioning? Mirrors, Laura? You were mentioning...
We're toying with doing something with this wall because it's just a bit much, isn't it? Like
we wanted to break it up a little bit, so I said maybe continuing on some of the pattern that's going to be outside on the walls, or I've even mentioned mirrors. Yeah. But then Laura said, well, what size mirrors, what design mirrors? I think mirrors there would make it look a bit bigger. As you can see, the mirrors that are going behind the bar on the floor there, I mean, automatically, if you had that going up, it would look bigger.
I'm worried not going to get smashed.
You know, yeah, people fall into them or something. So you think of these ideas, you're like, oh, that looks great. But then you've got to think of all the possibilities, you know, kids running into them, you know, you fall into them with a big barrel or something like that. You've got to think of every little possibility that can happen. So we're still toying with, if anyone's got ideas for this back wall, let us know. I even toyed with just painting it back white. There's a few possibilities we can do. Yeah. It's going to be broken up anyway. Don't forget you've got other things to go on this wall. We've got some signs to go on for the toilets. The fire extinguisher's got to go back up and bits like that. What else did we have sort of question-wise? I think we resolved everything to do with the ramp. That's all fine. That's dead easy to put out if anyone does need the access ramp.
Oh, the lights. Have you seen all the lights yet?
We've done the lights. I think we showed the lights. Everyone loved them with all the different colours.
Amazing. So I've been working out how to work the lights.
So there's a few different programs on them because you've got a few different sections of the lights.
So it goes up to 4. So one is, let me see that. So one just changed. 2 is the shelving unit, so just change those. There you go. 3 is...
Can't see it too much because it's so bright.
3 is...
Under the bar as well.
No, 3 are these runners.
All right, okay, so you can see the runners there.
4 is under the bar.
So what you can do, I don't know how yet, we're meeting up with the electrician tomorrow. You can press a button and link all these together and have everything set on the same colour, same brightness.
Yeah.
You can play with them. Some days you're going to be in the mood for a bit of pink, a bit of...
Some days I'm going to want a pink, I'm going to want a girl's day, you know what I mean? I think I might have to have a little ladies' day or something here for us.
Yeah.
Or you can just turn them all off and then turn them all on.
Or you can play with it. You can have outside a different colour to inside. As I've said, I think warmth-wise in the winter,
you can
it's going to be nice to...
change certain ones on and off.
Yeah.
Really good. So these, a lot of bars use these already. When I worked in Casey's, we had similar system to this. And it was really, really good.
It's good in the winter when you turn it to a warm colour, or when it was raining, you just make it feel a bit warmer or cooler.
I like to play with it, just to play with it.
Yeah. Then we are hopefully getting a custom-made little cupboard to cover all of these electrics. So still got to speak to them about that tomorrow. I think that's mostly where we're up to here, isn't it? We have got, if you just want to show them that, Laura, that's one thing we haven't mentioned. Laura picked these up the other day. So these are going to be our glass holders, only for certain glasses, but you're going to go above the bar here. So they'll be attached.
They're going to fix on, but they're going to fix on. Like
going to fix on, probably not onto the perspex, it'll be on the lower bit. So they'll fit onto there, and then you'll be hanging the glasses upside down, almost like wine glasses, but you know, the fishbowl type ones.
Wine glasses, fish bowls, champagne glasses, martini glasses.
So they'll all hang from above the bar here, which you'll have seen in other bars before, I'm sure. They're quite popular thing.
Because I physically haven't got the space. I was like, oh, I'll put these glasses there. I'm like, pint glasses? I'm going to put pint glasses. So now I was like, oh my God.
All this stuff we've got to work out. So yeah, let us know. We might do a little live stream tomorrow, or even a couple of live streams, or just one big edited update just to show you the progress out here. The design guy is still working on these panels, so I don't think they're going to change much tomorrow. That last one will go on and cover that black and gold. But yeah, they're going to be cracking on with hopefully a lot of paint work and getting all the mirrors up and stuff like that. It's going to be pretty full on here tomorrow. It's
going to be dashed to the finish line tomorrow. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Yeah, I mean, already, just looking down it from here, massive difference. Massive difference.
Yeah, when you think of, you know, when we're going to be inserting the clips, we're going to do a lot of before and after shots. You'll be able to see the difference. Looking in, it's already starting to break up already.
Yeah. And there's certain things you can't change, like the door frames and the doors, they've got to stay.
Yeah, can't change that colour. You can't change the colour of the metal door frame. Yeah. That's going to be painted tomorrow as well. That's going to be a nice, I think a nice black. Yeah. That little piece going in between. Furniture, still waiting on that. Hopefully it's going to be delivered soon. Now the furniture we've chosen is specifically for bars and restaurants. Yeah. Really, really good. Some of the chairs have got metal on them. That metal is specially designed or coated. I don't know how they do it, but it's made not to heat up in the sun.
Because we've all sat there and went, oh, this is a nice table, sat in a chair and burnt our bums. We've all done it before.
Or your arms.
Guarantee we've all done it, but these are designed not to do
Not to heat up in the sun, yeah. They're made for this sort of climate, so if they're out in the sun here, the chairs, they're not going to go fiery hot when you touch them or sit down on them.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be, the furniture's going to be lovely. It's all going to break up nice, tie in together. Yeah. Side of the bar obviously isn't going to stay plain white. We're going to have the nice sign and logo in the middle. You'll have to wait and see what that is. And then we're going to have something going on either side there, tying it in. I'm not sure if these were up last time I showed it. I'm not sure what was, but yeah, this shows the sort of thing we're going for. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, everyone. I hope that's answered sort of a lot of your questions with stairs and things. If you're not comfortable with stairs, you can always just stay down here on the nice patio here. But yeah, we can't change these stairs. We can't box the back of them in or anything like that. They've been perfectly fine up to this date, and we can't change them anyway with the license. Yeah. They're perfectly safe, and they are anti-slip as well. Probably less slippy than they were originally.
So yeah, I think two handles on either side.
I think we'll be absolutely fine. It's not a problem.
And let's face it, it's going to be me bringing the drinks up and down.
But yeah, there is going to be table service as well. So obviously you won't have to be up and down with every single drink. Or if you could order quite a few drinks, we'll be bringing them up to you anyway. So yeah, we don't expect you to carry up a big load of cocktails in your hands and
give you the tray, give you all.
Yeah, you're not going to be expected to carry a big tray up there. The staff will be bringing them up and down. Carry a little pint up if you want, but we obviously do recommend using the rails, going up safely, and then the drinks will come to you. But yeah, that is where we're up to. Let us know what you think, everyone. I'm definitely excited for tomorrow. It's a busy day. I'm busy with the cars as well. It's gone really busy with the cars. Lisa is having a well-deserved break in mainland Spain right now as well, after covering our holiday to Orlando for a few weeks. So Lisa's off, so it's like everything is pretty full on at the moment. We're going to be keeping up with our videos on the channel as well. A lot of people asking when are you going to do more live streams and walkarounds, etc. We're doing our best. A lot of Florida content for us to get through as well, so just be patient with that. We will be back doing a lot more walkarounds and live streams and stuff. But this week, Lisa's off. Cars have gone nuts. The airport yesterday.
Oh my God, mayhem.
Absolutely. It was like a 10-minute queue just to get in the drop zone. The public car park was full. It was bonkers. So yeah, a lot of flights have been coming in. A lot of cars getting picked up. Lisa's off. A lot going on with the bar and running around here, there and everywhere. And we did replace that mirror for the bathroom that was smashed. A lot of you said, can't you get a glass cutter to cut it? That whole mirror was €30. I think by the time you get someone to take it away and cut the piece off and finish it again, you're probably going to be looking about €30 anyway. So we did just buy a new one. I'm probably going to get them just to put that up somewhere downstairs in the cellar if Laura wants to check her hair and that while she's down there or whatever.
Yeah.
We won't throw it away, but yeah, it's got that little crack in. But I don't think it was worth paying someone to take it away and cut it and all of that, and then it's gone for a few days, and it's just don't think it was really worth it for €30. So we went and bought the exact same one again. We did check it, so it's not broken, thankfully. So yeah, there we go. The other big thing that I've noticed as well was that the TVs now, when we first took over the bar, the Wi-Fi that was in was horrendous. So that was the first thing we did, was change and get fibre optic Wi-Fi.
That's Ethernet cables. I said we can't have normal Wi-Fi because it drops out.
Yeah.
And then the TVs go.
So we got the fibre in, which worked great, but there was the odd dropout, even though it was fibre. Yeah. So they're now going to Ethernet, so there'll be no dropouts now. So it's going to be fibre going through the Ethernet cables into the TVs. So that'll be even more reliable. But the system we had at first was running off the little satellite dish on the patio. It was, we had a nightmare first day, didn't we? We were trying to show the women's final.
We were like 5
and
minutes behind.
We got unlucky. It was windy outside and it was knocking the dish and it kept cutting out, and it was.
I felt so embarrassed.
Oh yeah, it was one of them. It was a baptism of fire that first day, wasn't it? It was like I kept coming past. I couldn't bring myself in. I couldn't bring myself to come in. I was like, oh no, I can't.
And I was standing on this bar because you could get to the top of that all day, and I'm like, are you going to mess your bar up? I'm like, well, what else I can do? And I'm up there and they're all like, are you going to hate yourself? And I was
it was stressful, that.
It was.
So yeah, then we got the proper fibre optic in, super fast, and then we only had the very rare dropout.
Yeah.
And it would drop out for like 5 seconds, but it was kept messing up the signal. So we've now got the Ethernet cables in, so that'll be even more reliable. And yeah, we're looking forward to making our playlist of music from Spotify. I mean, Spotify is brilliant because it already does have a great range of music. You can go on there, you can do a 90s mix, you can do a happy mood mix, you can do a Halloween mix, and most of them are all already done for you.
Yeah, but like you get loads of music that you don't know with those mixes. So you get the 80s mix, and like we don't know all the 80s, we only know the really popular ones.
Yeah.
So it's about fine-tuning what we want out of it. So we want soul, we want 80s, we want disco, I want 90s.
Oh, here we go.
Girl time, you know, and all stuff like that.
Well, we get to play with it. That's a good fun thing, is we can play with it. You know, if an 80s night goes really well, we can do that. Or if people are feeling more the vibe of a bit of soul music is nice, you can put a bit of that on. But as we've said, even with the speakers, we're not going to be a booming bar. No. We're going to be, you're going to be able to chat, meet friends.
I couldn't work. I've worked in nightclubs.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to shout, what do you want? Yeah, and hang over a bar. And
it's just a lot of people do want to be able to chat and talk and stuff. A few other people did mention, when we first got it, they mentioned it was going to be too big. Now a few people think it might be a bit too small. Once the furniture's in, I think it's a perfect size for us. I've always said this, we didn't want anything too big. We didn't want anything with food. I think it's going to be the nice, right size. The bigger you go,
problem now, isn't there?
It's huge staffing issues on the island. So the bigger you go, the more staff you need, the more headaches you've got, the more harder to manage it is. So I think this is a fantastic. A lot of people saying it's going to be full. If it's full, that is absolutely amazing for us, because we didn't think we'd be able to fill this size. So if people are saying it's going to be too full and too busy, that's absolutely amazing for us. It's what was going to be the right fit for us. We didn't want anything huge bars. I know you can get a lot of people in, you can lose a lot of atmosphere at the same time, you can lose that intimateness. So yeah, that's a lot of the reasoning behind the size that we chose, exactly the location. Yeah, we were looking for a long time, and a lot of things did come up, bigger units in the area, things like that, but this was what we wanted to go for, and we're very, very excited for it. A few people have said it's bigger in person than it looks on the pictures, so do bear that in mind, and on the videos. But yeah, until the furniture's in, you can't really judge how big it's going to be. We've gone for a few high tops, which make a bit more space. You can get a few more people in. But yeah, until all that's in and it's all finished, and then we'll be able to see just how many, we can get in. But yeah, we didn't want to go too big, because yeah, then you go to the other end of the scale then, and you're talking, a lot of staff to manage and getting the staff. I mean, I look in some of the bars and that, and they're all busy and doing great, and there's that girl that worked in that bar 2 days ago, and he worked in this bar last month and the other bar that month. Everyone's moving around, and it's a bit of a crazy world in terms of employment over here in Tenerife at the moment. It really is. A lot of people are itching to move over. It's just a bit all over the show. People can't come over with the Brexit. Some people are leaving the islands, and then some people that are coming in, they're finding better jobs, or they're hopping around just to suit them, which is fair enough. People are getting more money in different places, or I can go down there and get morning shifts now, so I'm going to do mornings. And then some people leave the mornings, and I've been offered more days off and more money down here, and it's a bit of a merry-go-round at the moment with bars, restaurants and stuff here, in my opinion, at the moment. But yeah, that is going to be pretty much it from us for this little update tomorrow. Big day. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We're all very excited. It's coming together, but slowly and properly. A lot of finishing off to do, a lot of cleaning to do, loads of stuff. I mean, we've still got to get all the bar pumps installed and fridges, and we're waiting for that to come. And
yeah, and I've got to organise the bar, because even though we organised it last time, it done well last time, there's a lot of things that could have been changed and made better, so I still need to do that and work it out now, especially now I'm doing cocktails. That's a whole new kettle of fish. Yeah,
so we've got a lot of cocktails on the way. We've been working on those, doing a few taste tests, seeing what people like. I've been coming up with my very special cocktail. Laura's got her own cocktail as well, but I've been coming up with mine, and we've been playing with it and stuff, and yeah, it's going to be exciting. So a long way to go. It's coming together a lot now. Building work wise, tomorrow should be pretty much it, unless they have a few issues. They might come back and do a few last little bits next week, and then it's waiting on deliveries, getting stuff sorted. But we are, at least at this point, what's the date today? Because some people might be watching on catch up. 13th of October. We are a couple of weeks away, I would say, at least. I did put a little poll on Instagram, on YouTube as well. We might take a little last minute trip somewhere, or go and film somewhere in the Canaries or something like that. Since it is delayed, we've got a little bit of spare time to maybe squeeze in a little trip to go and vlog somewhere or film somewhere before, we're pretty locked in. Once this gets going, we're going to be pretty locked in. So while we've got chance, we might go off and have a little bit of a trip somewhere. So do check out that poll. I think I did Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, a cruise, Portugal, Benidorm. So do put your votes on there. It'd be interesting to see if we can slink off for a little quick thing before it opens. But yeah, that is it. I'm going to stop rambling. We're going to be off. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new, make sure you do subscribe. We've got loads of Tenerife content on the channel. So do subscribe. It's completely free. Loads of videos. Do please hit the thumbs up. Let us know in the comments. And stride on.